point? Did you get the point of temporal difference? Any confusion here? Akila, Nathan, any confusion with the temporal difference? See, the very basic, simple temporal difference intuition is predicting the probability of t plus 1 is better than t. That means the state of the above is really better than the state of the below one. In our robot example, the current state was q of s comma a. The above state is q of s dash comma a dash. So I'm going to consider q of s dash comma a dash minus of q of a. That is basically going to be my temporal difference. Clear? It's a very simple logic. Yes,
Yes,
no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we got to know what the temporal difference is. So finally, we'll come up with the actual q of s comma a equation. Okay, this is very important. It is telling q of t comma q of t, that is at the particular time t of s comma a is equal to q of t minus of 1 s comma a. Okay, the previous one, I'm going to go to the previous one. If I'm correctly calculating the quality of this, I'm going to go to the previous one, q of t minus of 1 into s comma a plus alpha into the temporal difference of s comma a or a comma s. This is the equation it is telling. See, the current state q value can be identified by considering the previous state's q value plus alpha is the learning rate into the temporal difference of s comma a. Which means that now I'm going to calculate, because I'm going to keep a record from the start of the game to the end of the game. And I have to assign the probabilities whether he's going to lose the game or win the game. So I'm going to retrace back from one step behind, again from one step behind, one step behind. So the quality of s comma a is basically going to be the quality of s minus, that is t minus of 1. If I'm going to take the current time of it, I'm going to take one step behind it, which is q of t minus of 1. Okay, plus alpha is the learning rate, how fast your system is able to learn with its temporal difference. Because temporal difference, I'm calculating this equation. The same equation I'm going to take from the start of the thing to the end of the game. I'm going to retrace back because I have to give it whether it is going to probably win or probably lose. Every state has to learn. If suppose in the match at this particular over, if you lose your wicket, which means that there are chances you can probably lose the game. You will get to know that by seeing the sequences of so many games. Around 20 to 20 games, you would have identified the sequences. So you're going to make your system learn that. In order to do that, the quality of at particular time t, if I have to calculate, I will check the quality of or the action or the state with respect to t minus of 1 plus alpha is the learning rate of the system with its temporal difference. So quality of the current state is equal to quality of the previous state plus alpha is the learning rate of that particular system into the temporal difference that is observed between the previous, that is the current to the previous state. Okay, so now I already have calculated the temporal difference. I'm going to substitute that here where it is telling the quality at particular time t. Okay, the current instance is equal to the quality of the cumulative quality with respect to t minus of 1 plus alpha into, I'm going to substitute the whole equation. Now this equation, this q of s comma a will become q of t minus of 1 into s comma a, because if this is the current one, if this is the current t, this actually becomes t minus of 1. So I'm writing it like this. There are very, very simple logics over here. If you just identify, I'm in this state, if I have to go ahead with my previous state, what should I do? Okay. If I can give you a very practical example, the 4 years of your engineering semesters, how well you're performing. Okay, it can be easily traced from your previous semester's marks or previous semesters, how your co-curricular activities or how you're performing in each and every internals, how is your behavior at college. You can easily trace back and see, okay, in the initial start he was like this and now he's like this. So how is he changing? How is his growth changing? So any new person who's coming, okay, at the third year we'll tell, we have seen so many students, you are one among them. If you have this continuing, either your growth will be like this or your growth will go down. We can predict, right? It's basically we would have analyzed so many of you students. We'll be traversing back and seeing how you were performing in your previous. It's the same strategy here. Okay, I think I've made this clear. If you have any doubts, you can please let me know.